declared independence due to threats. Time now for the weather. It is currently 6 degrees Celsius with scattered showers. It will average around 8 degrees this evening. High wind warning is in effect in the Busan area. That's all we have time for this hour's news. Thanks for listening. You're listening to BEFM, 부산 영어방송.
Your best choice. BEFM, 부산 영어방송.
Coming up next is For Your Busan with David Kim. BEFM, 부산 영어방송.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Navigating unfamiliar streets has become simpler with technology, as it helps us find unknown directions with ease. Yet, without an internet connection, this technology becomes ineffective. And that's when the value of a traditional map shines through. Maps offer a reliable way to navigate and ensure we can safely reach our destinations at any time. In Busan, a city known for its culinary delights, a new resource has been launched to guide food enthusiasts. The 2024 Busan Food Guidebook and Gourmet Map have been introduced, featuring traditional local dishes and the latest food trends in Busan. Available in Korean, English, Chinese, and Japanese, it serves as an invaluable tool not only for Busan residents, but also for visitors eager to explore the city's gastronomic landscape. Maps play a vital role in many aspects of our daily lives, not just in finding our way geographically. They help us navigate through challenges, find solutions to problems, and discover new experiences. Imagine having the perfect map for every situation, guiding us precisely where we need to go. If you're in search of a delightful way to spend your afternoon, For Your Busan is ready to be your guide to enjoyment, offering insights and suggestions for experiencing the best of what Busan has to offer. Well, good afternoon, everybody. This is David, and welcome to For Your Busan. To kick us off, here is The Other Side by SZA and Justin Timberlake.
If you think that I'm a lie, just try it for yourself. 'Cause clouds will open up, blue skies are willing. Yeah, I know it's so hard to throw away. 'Cause clouds will open up, blue skies are willing. Turn the time, you start to feel take it from me, you'll be okay. 'Cause it don't matter how sweet it tastes, the grass ain't green, don't worry. Losing sleep, still wanna get, yeah, you'll get back on your feet again. Lift your head, hold it high, run it back, but you can't turn the time. Feel like you're losing your shine. The grass ain't always green on the other side.
That was The Other Side by SZA and Justin Timberlake. Welcome to For Your Busan, the 4 o'clock show, and I'm your host, David Kim. So good afternoon, everybody. Now, you might have seen in the thumbnail, as well as our YouTube channel thumbnail, that asking about maybe your famous restaurants or your favorite food in Busan. So do you guys enjoy going to famous restaurants or gourmet places? You know, I certainly love going on maybe an adventure of trying out new foods or renowned dining spots and discovering unique culinary experiences. I know when looking for those places, how do you choose? What's your criteria on that? You know, some people opt for what's trending, while others make their decisions based on recommendations from social media or blogs. And I think, in my case, I lean towards places with a strong local reputation or those that come highly recommended by food enthusiasts and some of my friends who might have share similar tastes in food. However, just because a place is well known or has a good reputation doesn't mean every restaurant is a must visit, because everyone's tastes are different. And what qualifies as a gourmet place can be quite subjective. You know, the restaurants I consider to be standout offerings are those that combine quality ingredients, exceptional service, and a unique atmosphere to create an unforgettable dining experience. But what if, despite all these methods, you still can't find a good restaurant? If you're living in or visiting Busan, as mentioned in our intro, you can check out the recently published 2024 Busan Food Guidebook and Gourmet Map. This guidebook features 144 representative restaurants in Busan, selected through a thorough on-site evaluations and verifications by a panel of food experts. They've considered recommendations, both online and offline big data, and reviews from university professors, food columnists, influencers, and others. It includes not only basic information about the restaurants, but also various recipes made with local Busan ingredients. And so you can immerse yourself in the food stories that capture the essence of Busan. Taking a look at this guidebook could be a fascinating journey in itself. So, the 2024 Busan Food Guidebook and Gourmet Map are readily available at tourist information centers, train stations, airports, and tourist hotels throughout the city. You can also browse it online on the Busan Tourism website if you're eager to explore genuine and acclaimed gourmet spots in Busan that are yet to be discovered by many. Why not start your culinary adventure by consulting this guidebook first? So today, let's dive into your experiences with Busan's food scene. Today's text topic is all about what you think is the best food or dish in Busan. Don't tell me the restaurant name, but tell me what food you think is best in Busan. It could be maybe 어묵, fish cakes, or maybe some refreshing 밀면, wheat noodles, or maybe the hearty 돼지국밥, pork soup rice, or the crispy pajeon. I love that as well. So let us know what your favorite dish is what your favorite food is for you. So sorry, I was reading what Jung PD wrote on the monitor board, and I'm like, huh? So yeah, text us what your favorite food is. We've got some hello messages. That's what he was telling me to check. Some hello messages on YouTube saying, Jenny Nim saying, hi David, and Pengsu Appa Nim as well. And Pengsu Appa said, 저의 최음식은 소내장탕이 1순위고 그 이후엔 중국에서 먹어본 위샹로스라는 음식 좋아합니다. 뭐니 해도 겉절이 김치 좋아합니다. Awesome stuff. 소내장탕이요? That's cow intestine soup? Is that what it is? Ooh, that sounds pretty interesting. That's all I can say. But I mean, we do eat 곱창 too, and 곱창 전골, right? So I guess it's similar to that. And yeah, 제니님, gourmet map 있습니다. So make sure to check that out. You can find that online as well if you don't have maybe the time to go to these information centers. So make sure to check that out. 이잔자님 also tuning in saying, 저는 부산 여행 갔을 때 this 어묵 너무 맛있게 먹었어요. 그리고 그 옆에 this 돼지국밥 가서 국밥 먹었는데 거기도 너무 맛있었습니다. Yeah. I think you might have gone to like this street full of 맛집s there, 이잔자님. So come to Busan again and enjoy eating some delicious food. And next time you're in Busan, make sure to grab a gourmet map, Busan Food Guidebook. You can get that online at the Busan City's website as well. Ellis Nim also joining in on the show. Now here for our Wednesday show, we've got lots of segments coming your way. We have Busan Is in the first half. We get to dive into all the reasons that make Busan such a fantastic place. We'll bring you the latest updates and insights in the Busan news scene with our 6 p.m. news anchor Hong Jung-hwa coming in. We also have DJ, which is short for David's Journal. We get to discover what caught my eye today. And it's our chance to share innovative and creative sparks with you, igniting inspiration and curiosity. We also have work-life balance. We get to share all advices from expert Jennifer coming in, helping you achieve the perfect work life in the city of Busan. And in the second half, we have many segments. My Life, My English for one. We also have our quiz time and Busan 친구 talk with Melisa coming in, who will be sharing interesting and amusing anecdotes about how expats perceive life in Busan. Now, if you want to participate, send us a message. That's to pound 9050 샵 9050. It will cost you 101. A Kakao Talk message by searching for and adding as a friend Busan 영어방송 and chat with us there. You can also join us live on YouTube because we'll be posting up a lot of pictures and media files on our YouTube live show. So you can make sure you can watch the show rather, and chat with us and be interactive as well. We also have, of course, today's text topic. 오늘의 문자 주제는요. 여러분들이 제일 좋아하는 부산 음식이 무엇인지 저에게 알려주시면 됩니다. Text us your favorite Busan food. It could be 어묵, 파전, 돼지국밥, whatever it is, let us know. And also, today being a hump day, Wednesday잖아요. 그래서 특별한 상품들이 있습니다. And to give you, tell you what that 상품 is, it's pizza. 네, 오늘 참여해 주시는 분들, if you are lucky, you could win a pizza coupon. It's not like a 50% discount coupon. You actually get a whole pizza. Yeah, whole pizza coupon. So if you participate, you could take home, or you could maybe order a pizza to be delivered to your front door. So yeah, text in, messages, participate. Lots of great stuff coming your way. We will be back with Busan Is.
Stay connected to Busan's rhythm with For Your Busan, airing daily from 4:05 to 6 p.m. Blending your friends' voices with the latest information and news from our vibrant city.
Welcome back, everybody. Now, kicking off today's show, what's the first thing that pops into your head about Busan? It could be the stunning sights, the buzzing life, or maybe you're itching to know what's new. Now, today we've got BFM's very own announcer Hong Jung-hwa with us, ready to fill us in on everything about Busan. And we're going to spotlight the latest and the greatest from Busan with updates in both Korean and English. We have Hong Dang-dang-님 in the studio.
네, 안녕하십니까?
안녕하세요.
아, 네.
반갑습니다.
반갑습니다.
오랜만이라고 할 뻔했는데요. 사실 어제도 뵀었죠.
그렇죠.
네.
그저께도 내일도
예.
또 만나고.
맞습니다. We have Hong Dang-dang coming in every day for our Busan Is segment. Now, before we kick off right into 뉴스로 바로 시작하기 전에요.
네.
오늘의 문자 주제가 하나 있는데요.
부산에서 제일 좋아하는 음식.
Bingo. So
네.
what is it? Tell us.
호떡.
호떡.
씨앗 호떡.
씨앗
아세요?
호떡. 그렇죠. I love that. 호떡 is 어떻게 말하죠? It's Korean pancake of some sort with
느낌이 안
sugar
살아요.
in
그냥
it.
호떡하면 안 될까요?
그죠. 호떡이 it sounds much better.
팬케이크는
팬케이크는 좀 다르죠.
네.
네. It's delicious. 엄청 sweet하고 I love
그렇죠.
it.
거기 이제
씨앗 들어가 있는 거.
들어가 있는 거.
그렇죠.
해바라기 씨,
Yeah.
뭐 여러 가지 씨앗이 있더라고요.
You like the traditional style. 원래 약간 전통적인 그런
그러면
호떡을 좋아하죠.
전통적인 호떡은 설탕.
설탕만 있어요.
네.
씨앗이 없고요.
네.
그러면 씨앗 호떡 it is.
그렇죠.
All
네.
right. Thank you for that. Yeah, just like that, send us, listeners, what your favorite food is in Busan. 네, 그러면 이제 본격적으로 뉴스를 한번 들어가 볼까요?
네, 전국적으로 의대 정원 확대에 반대하면서 전공의들이 집단 행동을 하고 있습니다. 부산 지역의 9개 병원의 전공의 76%도 이에 동참한 것으로 확인됐습니다. 연합뉴스 취재 결과 오늘 오전 8시 기준으로 말씀드릴게요. 부산 지역 수련병원 9곳에서 전체 전공의 가운데 76%인 598명이 사직서를 제출했습니다. 부산대병원이 전공의 236명 중에서 91%가 사직서를 내면서 가장 많았고 동아대학교 병원 79%, 인제대학교 해운대 백병원 75% 동참했습니다. 이 전공의들의 단체 행동은 메리놀병원과 부산 성모병원, 동의대병원, 동남권 원자력의학원, 고신대 보건병원까지 이어지고 있고 부산 백병원의 경우도 147명 중에서 81명이 사직서를 제출했습니다. 이에 따라서 환자들의 진료 연기, 수술 취소가 잇따르고 있습니다. 부산시 역시 의사 집단 행동과 관련해서 긴급 회의를 열고 비상 진료 대책을 수립하는 등 대응책을 마련하고 있는데요. 빠르고 다른 결정으로 국민들에게 안타까운 일이 더 이상 생기지 않았으면 좋겠습니다.
Right. So the residents in Busan are protesting against an increase in the quota for medical school students. And on the second day of the protest today, it was reported that 76% of residents in 9 hospitals in Busan have joined the action. Specifically, Busan National University Hospital had the highest participation rate at 91%, with 216 out of 236 residents submitting resignations. Additionally, some hospitals reported unauthorized absences and personal leaves. And in response to the protest, local government officials are preparing emergency patient care strategies.
네, 두 번째 소식입니다. 부산항 신항 6부두 부산 컨테이너 터미널 BCT에 오는 3월에 이스라엘 국적 선사 짚라인에 미주 노선과 남미 노선 컨테이너선이 처음으로 기항합니다. 이들 두 노선은 부산항 신규 기항 서비스인데요. 연간 20피트 컨테이너 최대 10만 개의 추가 물량을 부산항에서 처리할 예정입니다. 올해로 개장 3년 차를 맞은 BCT는 지난해 12월 누적 하역 물량 100만 개를 처리했고 오는 6월에는 현재 운영 중인 16개 자동화 블록에 이어서 6개 자동화 블록을 추가로 개장해 단계적으로 운영에 들어갈 예정입니다.
The Port of Busan Container Terminal BCT announced that the Israel-based ZIM Lines North and South American Service Lines ZPX and ZAT will start making calls at the Busan Newport's 6th terminal on the 2nd and 4th of the upcoming month. And these services mark new port calls for Busan and are expected to handle an additional yearly load of up to 100,000 TEUs. Now, BCT, operational since April 2022, completed unloading 1 million cumulative containers in December last year and is entering its third year of operation. And plans are underway to expand services in June with an additional 6 blocks to be phased in after the existing 16 fully automated blocks.
네, 부산 영상위원회가 원스톱 지역 영상 생태계 구축을 위한 올해 사업을 발표했습니다. 우수 창작자를 발굴해서 현업 전문가와 멘토링 프로그램을 결합하는 방식인데요. 부산 신진작가 기획개발 멘토링 사업을 비롯해서 로케이션 지원과 부산 제작사 유통 배급 지원 사업으로 진행됩니다. 모두 3명의 멘토가 참여해서 6편 안팎의 작품을 선정하고 편당 500만 원의 창작비를 지원할 예정입니다.
The Busan Film Commission announced its 2024 project aimed at building a comprehensive original video ecosystem. The project includes support for emerging artists in Busan through mentoring programs and financial assistance for planning and development. Additionally, it involves location support and assistance with distribution by Busan-based production companies.
부산시가 한부모 가족에 대한 가사 서비스 지원을 확대하기로 했습니다. 부산시는 지난해 한부모 84가족을 대상으로 연 2회의 가사 서비스 지원을 시범 운영했는데요. 이용 만족도를 조사하니까 가사 부담을 덜어주고 육아 집중에 도움이 됐지만 이용 횟수가 좀 적다 이런 아쉬움이 많았습니다. 이에 따라서 부산시는 일과 육아, 가사까지 혼자 부담하는 한부모 가족에게 가사 부담을 줄이고 육아에 더 집중할 수 있도록 청소와 세탁 등 가사 서비스에 대한 대상자 기준을 완화하고 이용 인원과 이용 횟수를 개선하기로 했습니다.
Yes, Busan City announced today plans to expand housekeeping support for single-parent families, aiming to ease their workload. And last year, a pilot project provided this service twice annually to 84 families. And while it helped reduce caregiving duties, participants were disappointed with its limited availability. And responding to feedback, the city will relax eligibility criteria and increase service access to aid single parents in child care by offering cleaning and laundry assistance.
네, 숙제 끝.
Oh, finished. 예. 여기서
네.
이제 끝인가요? 아니면 뭐 혹시 뭐 보너스 있나요?
제가 오늘 비가 와서
네.
영어로 궁금한 게 좀 있어서요.
아, 그래요?
한국어는 영어가 있는지 궁금해요. 그 비의 종류에 따라서 말이 많거든요.
네.
그렇죠?
한국에는 비 뭐 소나기도 있고.
그렇죠. 소나기, 뭐 장마 뭐 이런 건 너무 딱딱한데 좀 예쁜 이름이 많은데
아,
영어에도
그래요?
있는지 궁금해요. 이슬비.
이슬비요.
네.
이슬비.
이슬처럼 가늘게 내리는 비, 이슬비 이런 거 있나요?
Like drizzle?
있군요.
drizzle, sprinkle 이렇게 말할 수도 있죠.
그렇고 또 세차게 내리는 비, 뭐 헤비 레인 이 정도는 아는데 그건 또 낭만이
세차요?
없잖아요.
세차?
세차게
세척? 세척?
네.
No? no. 아니요, 저 진짜 몰라서 잘못 들어서요.
그러면
세게 왔다.
세차게 내리는 비.
세차게.
네, 아주 세게 내리는
downpour이라고 할 수 있겠고요.
네.
네.
그러면 해가 떠 있는데 잠깐 내리는 비 한국말로는 아시죠?
여우비죠.
여우비.
네.
퍽스레인?
아니요. 네, fox rain은 아니고요.
아니에요?
sun shower이라고도 할 수 있어요.
여우비를요?
네, 그러니까
여우비
햇빛이
같은?
있는데 비가
있는데
내리는
비는,
거잖아요. 그래서 sun shower.
네.
네.
바람 없이 조용히 내리는 비는 한국말로 보슬비. 또 실처럼 가늘게 길게 내리는 비는 실비. 그리고 조금 재밌는 게 봄에 할 일이 많은데요. 이제
네.
농사를 지어야 되니까 비가 내려도 일을 한다는 뜻의 봄비가 일비라고 해요. 일비. 그리고 겨울인데 이제 별로 할 일이 없는데 그때 내리는 비는 농한기이기 때문에 술을 마시기 좋고 놀기 좋다라는 이름으로 술비. 놀비 좋대. 그리고
술비.
네, 겨우 먼지가 날리지 않을 만큼 조금만 내린다는 이런 뜻으로 먼지잼이라고 불리는 순 한국어가 있어서
먼지잼이요?
네, 소개합니다.
맛 없을 것
예쁘죠?
같은데.
딸기잼이 맛이 나요.
네. 그렇죠. 영어에서는 이런 표현들이 약간 조금 boring할 수도 있는데 재밌는 표현 중에 하나는 raining cats and dogs라고 있어요. 고양이와 이제 강아지들이
강아지가?
떨어지는 것처럼 표현이 시적인 표현인데요.
네.
그냥 엄청난 폭우다. 엄청나게 비가 많이 올 때 it's raining cats and dogs라고 많이 하거든요.
비가 많이 오면 고양이와 개가 막 날아다니나요?
그런 약간 시적인 그런 게
시적인
있었습니다.
표현이구나.
네.
오늘 하나 배웠습니다.
그리고 조금 빗소리가 좋게 들릴 때 pitter patter이라고 해요.
피를 패를.
네, pitter patter, pitter patter.
좋게 들리네요.
그렇죠. Pitter patter.
네네.
예,
뭔가
누가 말하는지가 중요할 것 같아요. 그렇죠.
네.
All right. Well, great expressions in Korean regarding rain. 오늘 같은 비는 사실 scattered shower, 약간 scattered shower이라고 하면요.
네.
이게 한쪽에 왔다가 안 왔다가 이런 거를
오락가락한다.
네,
이런
오락가락.
느낌?
예,
네.
그거를 이제 scattered shower이라고 하고요. 비의 약간 intensity, 비가 많이 안 왔잖아요. 막 엄청나게 온 건 아니잖아요.
네.
그걸 약간 drizzle이라고 해요.
이슬비 같은 간간히
네.
내리는 비.
맞습니다.
그렇군요. 네.
Well, thank you so much, 홍당당.
네, 내일 또 뵙겠습니다.
I'll see you tomorrow. So that was Busan Is with Hong Dang Dang. We'll take a quick song break, but before we do that, let me check. I had to switch apps on my tablet here. Cloudburst by Jenny Nim saying, yeah, cloudburst is actually a good term as well. And we had some messages of people texting in what their favorite food is in Busan. Once again, that's our text topic for today. 오늘의 문자 주제는요. 여러분들이 부산에서 제일 즐겨하는 부산 음식이 무엇인지 저에게 문자 보내주시는 겁니다. Text us what your favorite food is in Busan. We had Ellis Nim texting and saying 낙곱새. Oh, one of my favorites as well. 혹시 맵기 단계 어느 정도까지 가능하십니까? Listening, what is your what's your favorite 맵기 단계, the spiciness level? We're gonna take a quick song break. We'll be right back. This is 봄날 by BTS.
말하니까 더 보고 싶다. 널 사진해보고 있어도 보고 싶다. 너무 약속한 시간 나는 우리 겁니다. 이제 얼굴 한번 보는 것조차 힘들어진 우리가
저기 온통 겨울뿐이야 8월에도 겨울이 와 마음은 시간에 달려가네 홀로 남은 설국 열차 네 손잡고 지구 반대편까지 가 겨울을 끝내봐 그리움들이 얼마나 눈처럼 내려야 그 봄날이 올까
걸 떠드는 작은 먼지처럼 작은 먼지처럼 난 네 눈을 알았네 조금 더 빨리 내겐 닿을 수 있을 텐데 난 꽃이 떨어져요 또 조금씩 멀어져요 보고 싶다
아니면 내가 변한 건지 이 순간 흐르는 시간조차 미워 우리가 변한 거지 뭐 모두가 그런 거지 뭐 그래 네가 네가 넌 떠났지만 단 하루도 널 잊은 적이 없었지 나 솔직히 보고 싶은데 이만 너를 지울게 그게 널 원망하기보단 덜 아프네
널 풀어내본다 연기처럼 하얀 연기처럼 말로는 지운다 해도 사실 난 아직 날 보내지 못하는데 난 꽃이 떨어져요 또 조금씩 멀어져요 보고 싶다 보고 싶다 보고 싶다 보고 싶다 얼마나 기다려야
It is time for DJ David's Journal. Dear Diary, today's reflection on careers has truly opened my eyes to the vastness of the professional world. It's astonishing to realize that there are approximately 3.4 billion people employed globally as of 2023, working across an overwhelming 867 types of jobs. The diversity in career paths is mind-boggling and absolutely fascinating. I first started working when I was 19, working at a local hamburger joint, making burgers or being at the cash register. I also worked for a family restaurant bussing tables, a clothing store selling leather jackets, and other small part-time jobs here and there, until I came to Korea to teach English at public schools. I then landed a gig here at BEFM to host a show for a bit, then worked for a small B2B sales company in Seoul and a B2C dentistry business in the US, and came back to Busan to be where I am at now. Considering the average career span, it's intriguing to note that over a lifetime, a person works for about 90,000 hours, equating to roughly 13 years and 2 months. This figure prompts me to ponder, is this a lot or does it seem too little? Number of hours sounds like a lot, but as you and I know, time kind of flies. In a blink of an eye, thousands of hours may have gone by. Now, the concept of work-life balance is increasingly becoming a priority for many, leading to a shift away from traditional employment towards more flexible, time-based work. This trend is not just about earning money, but also about valuing physical and mental health, giving rise to the term freeter, or F-R-E-E-T-E-R. This new approach to work emphasizes the importance of freedom and flexibility, catering to those who value their time and well-being over the conventional metrics of career success. And as we contemplate the balance between work and life, I find myself asking, what's more important? And how effectively am I managing this balance at present? The quest for a fulfilling life, both professionally and personally, continues to be a significant consideration in our modern society. Work and life balance. What is more important to you? How well do you control that balance right now? That was DJ David's Journal. Yes, so if you were watching YouTube Live during one of our song breaks as well, you might have noticed that our 포열, for your characters, have gotten some name tags. And some of the name tags have been updated with our main 포열이 wearing the blue, what do you call that? Blue shirt? 포열이 name tag has been updated. We also have a David. So one of our listeners have named her David. But some of the other characters are missing their names. So we ask for your suggestions on naming these cool characters. Jang PD, can you show the picture of the characters? Yes. Yeah, so you see that name tag? 포열이, and we also have David. So we're missing the names for the other characters, so suggest some other names for us. We also had some text messages regarding our today's text topic, which was all about, well, we asked you what your favorite food in Busan is. Okay, we've had some messages. A listener name also texting in, the food I make well is braised short ribs. Ooh, that sounds good. Is that like LA 갈비? Oh, we've had that as part of our quiz segment yesterday. We had MJ Park name also texting in saying 부산에 사시는 저의 친정엄마께서 담가주시는 김장 배추김치와 깍두기가 저의 최애 음식이죠. Ooh, kimchi made by your family, your in-laws. That's awesome. Oh, love to have good close relatives who can cook well, right? Haeun Park님 also texting in, 아이고 보여라, 니 거기 있었구나, 출세했네. BFM은 유튜브 클로즈업도 받고. 맞습니다. Haeun Park님, you got it right. 포열이 is our mascot for your Busan segment here. We've also had more text messages, but yes, we'll have to jump right into our next segment, Work Life Busan with Jennifer. We'll be right back.
You are now listening to For Your Busan with David Kim. Stay tuned every day from 4:05 to 6 p.m. for more. The Korea Broadcasting Advertising Corporation, KOBACO, is providing financial assistance for local small and mid-sized businesses to produce and broadcast on-air advertisements. You can receive up to 45 million won for TV ads and up to 3 million won for radio advertisements. Apply from February 5th to February 29th at 6 p.m. We ask for participation and interest from small business owners. Visit the KOBACO website www.kobaco.co.kr for details.
We have Work Life Busan with Dr. Warabu in the studio. Jennifer, how are you doing?
Hello, how are you? It's good to see you again.
Yes,
Congratulations
likewise.
on hosting a brand new show.
Yes, For Your Busan. Welcome to For Your Busan. How have you been?
Good.
Good.
Feels like nothing has changed because I saw you last week.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. So I guess welcome back.
Oh, thank
welcome
you.
back.
Thank you.
Because this is our first time doing this brand new segment together,
Mm-hmm.
could you tell our listeners what this segment's all about?
Hello, listeners. I'm Jennifer, and I've been working as a corporate trainer and a consultant for over 10 years. And this segment is where we get to explore and share the difficulties and real-life challenges faced by professionals not only in Busan, but also in various regions. I hope we can engage in discussions, share hardships, and exchange solutions experienced in workplaces. So I expect and I look forward to hearing from our listeners on different episodes and different feedback and so on.
Yes, so that's right. So we have Jennifer in the studio for Work Life Busan. We get to listen to a lot of different tips and things that we can do, how we can overcome different, I guess, crisis.
Oh yeah, we've all had difficulties, right?
Yeah. All right, so looking forward to our first episode.
First episode, yes. For your information, the stories I share are based on real experiences, but please be aware that certain details such as names and locations have been slightly altered to protect privacy. So here we go. My name is Lee, and I'm living and working in Gimhae, Gyeongsang Province. It's been almost 3 years since I started at this company, and I handle human resources and general affairs at my workplace. However, I'm overwhelmed with an excessive workload, even being asked to unclog toilets. Is this what I signed up for when joining the company? It's disheartening.
I mean, I would feel pretty awkward if I was told to unclog toilets. That's not what I signed up
so
for.
So human resources and general affairs, that's his position is 인사총무.
Okay.
Yeah, in Korean. And he's asked to do a lot of chores, and which he wasn't really expecting to do. You know?
Wow. So obviously we're also wondering then how other people might think about this situation in Korea then.
There were various opinions, but what surprised me the most is when I read the comments on this episode, this story, was that these kinds of experiences are not abnormal, not unusual.
Oh, wow.
It seems that the term general affairs, 총무, might be strongly associated with facilities management. The facilities management is 시설 관리부. So in companies where there is a facilities management team or office, they handle these tasks. However, in cases of understaffing or small companies, general affairs personnel end up taking on responsibilities like cleaning and fixing things.
Oh, so maybe the company was understaffed.
Oh, maybe small company, yeah.
Right. But, I mean, still, then they should hire more people to so they can, spread the workload amongst other employees.
Exactly. It
Yeah.
seems really unreasonable, right?
Yeah, definitely think there needs to be a change in the perception of the company's management. I think, I would be really confused and stressed out if the work scope is not clearly defined because you want to do only the things you signed up for.
Yeah, imagine like you're asked to host the program and PD님 is asking you to clean the floor and catch
my.
bugs and
Yeah, I'll be super confused. I'm like, did I sign up for that? Was that in my contract?
yeah, exactly. Yeah, same here. So I will share some comments on this episode. There was comment saying, if you are going to do mundane tasks like cleaning, do them carelessly or do really bad job. That way, they won't ask you to do it ever again.
Oh, yeah. All right, well, give me another one here.
Yeah, this one I personally find a little bit harsh. Well, here it goes. If it doesn't suit your personality, handling the tasks will be challenging for you. Someone who sees everything as everyone's responsibility, regardless of whether it's your duty or my duty, is well suited for general affairs. When things are unclear about whether it's others' duty or my task, that's when you need general affairs. If there's no one handling facilities management or cleaning, someone has to do it. Who else will? If asked to do it in the sales department, they would probably refuse to do it. When you ask marketing, they would reject. So since that they are not the team for unclogging toilets after all.
For sure. That's not what they signed up for. And from what I know, the basic responsibilities of human resources and general affairs includes personnel management, recruitment, employee relations, benefits administration, and overall workplace administration.
Exactly, you know it very well. The role involves tasks such as handling employee records, coordinating training programs, and managing payroll and ensuring compliance with company policies and regulations. That's what it's supposed to be.
Right. Okay, so we've got this, we've got to clear things out here. We know what his role is, but what can he do then in this situation? Do you have any advice for him?
Here are a few options. Firstly, he could consider requesting a change in his job position, if it's possible. Instead of stating that he dislikes cleaning, he may want to create a different excuse, such as expressing a desire to experience different tasks or responsibilities. Another option is to suggest to the company that a facility manager is really necessary. So he could emphasize his desire to focus more on human resources and general affairs. It's not about finding a way to navigate the situation without directly expressing a dislike for cleaning.
Even though he dislikes it.
Yeah, he dislikes it, yeah. However, the best thing is to have an open conversation with your boss. But it's not easy, you know. There's a chance that he's not even aware, the boss is not even aware that taking on tasks beyond one's usual responsibilities is causing him stress, causing Mr. Lee stress. Maybe his boss is not aware. It's also possible that this was common when he was younger, when the boss was in Mr. Lee's age.
Really?
In old days.
That's a stretch, isn't it?
Good old days, yeah.
Yeah, 라떼는 말이야. Those type of things, right? But honestly, though, I guess the advices that you mentioned were kind of like a white lie.
Oh, yeah.
Because you don't want to tell them, your boss, that you dislike toilet cleaning, but saying things like, oh, I want to experience something else. I don't think facilities management is my thing. I want to, experience different...
learn something new.
Something new, right? So can you place me in another department? And what if he still gets to clean the toilets?
Oh, that's terrible.
That would
that's
be terrible.
Yeah.
But great tips regardless. We also need to recognize that what was once commonly accepted may not be present or prevalent today, right?
That's right. So when it comes to small organizations, drawing the line of work scope is not always easy because there is an expectation to help one another in order to maintain the business. As organizations grow larger and hire more employees, some of these issues tend to resolve themselves. And hopefully that will be the case for Mr. Lee.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah.
I guess, however, though, it can be very frustrating waiting for that time to come. There is no doubt that Mr. Lee's position is crucial within the company, and if he were not there, it could cause a major inconvenience to other people as well.
Sure.
But because he is always there, employees might take him for granted.
Right. If you see someone at work doing chores, please express your gratitude. It can really make a big difference to someone's challenging day.
For sure. Yes, very fun, interesting story of Mr. Lee. And hopefully, this is based on a true story?
Yeah, based on a true story.
Maybe from a forum or whatnot. Hopefully, he can find a viable
Actually,
solution.
this is like a quite recent case. Yeah.
Okay. Hopefully, Mr. Lee, fighting, and he can follow through with your advices. Do you have any final words before we wrap up this segment?
I'd like to remind everyone that open communication is key in resolving workplace challenges. If you find yourself in a situation similar to Mr. Lee's, please don't hesitate to express your concerns and discuss potential solutions with your superiors. It's tough, but it has to be done, It's through understanding and collaboration that we can create a more balanced and fulfilling work environment. So, David, thank you for having me on the show.
Thank you for coming.
It's been a pleasure discussing these important topics with you.
Yes, it's a pleasure to have you always on the show, Work Life Busan. And I did call you Dr. Warabu, and someone texted in saying, 백주현님께서, they texted in saying, are you a doctor?
Oh, no.
No, it's just a nickname. Just a nickname. 네, 그냥.
Maybe in my next life.
But you didn't study. You didn't get a PhD
I'm not.
degree. Okay.
I didn't major in medical. No.
Okay, yeah. All right. Well, that was we had
that was fun.
Jennifer in the studio, aka not a formal doctor, but an informal doctor. Yes. I'll see you next week.
Okay, will do. Okay, until next time, take care.
Yes, you too. We had Jennifer in the studio for Work Life Busan, and she'll be with us every Wednesday, giving us stories and insights, and maybe tips on how to overcome different varying circumstances or difficulties that we face in work-life culture. We've got some messages also. With regards to our text topic for today, we asked you what your favorite food is in Busan. We had 조현철님 texting in. 저는 밀면입니다. 면을 좋아해서 냉면과는 다른 매력이 있어요. Busan 밀면 is so good. There's different types of 밀면, isn't there? Isn't there, Jang PD, correct me if I'm wrong, isn't there like a soupy one and a non-soupy one?
Right. 물밀면 and 비빔.
Right. 물밀면 and 비빔밀면. That's hard to say. I personally love 물밀면. It's the best, I think. 조현철님, what is your favorite type? Is it the 비빔 one or the 물? Let us know. 임성진님 also texting in saying 어묵볶음. Yes, love that as well. Keep those messages coming in to pound 9050 샵 9050. It'll cost you 101, a Kakao Talk or YouTube live chat. What your favorite food is in Busan. We'll take a quick song break to wrap up the first hour. We'll be back at 5. Don't go anywhere. This is Make You Feel My Love by Adele.
It's blowing in your face, and the whole world is on your case. I could offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. no doubt in my mind where you belong. I go hungry, I go black and blue. I go crawling down the avenue. No, there's nothing that I wouldn't do to make you feel my love.
부산의 축제 어디까지 즐겨보셨나요? 과거와 현재, 미래가 공존하는 항구도시 부산. 이곳 부산은 계절을 물들이는 다양한 축제로 늘 풍성합니다. 봄의 시작을 알리는 봄꽃 축제부터 부산의 여름을 만끽하는 바다축제, 전 세계 영화인들이 모이는 부산국제영화제와 새로운 시작의 해맞이 축제까지. 부산의 축제는 우리의 열정을 가득 담고 있습니다. 바쁜 일상은 잠시 뒤로 하고 특별한 시간을 선물 받는 바로 이곳 부산에서 우리의 삶은 축제가 됩니다. 축제로 하나 되는 부산, 여러분은 어떤 축제를 기다리시나요? 이 캠페인은 대선공익재단과 BFM 부산영어방송이 함께합니다.
Electric kickboards and electric bicycles are common on the streets these days. With the increased use of personal mobility devices, the number of accidents and deaths have reportedly increased significantly.
Personal Mobility Patrol Mode.
I don't need to wear a safety helmet because I'm only riding a short distance.
Wear a safety helmet. When you drive your personal mobility devices, you have to wear a safety helmet.
Hey, I rented an electric kickboard. Let's ride it together.
Okay, you drive in the front, I'll get in the back.
Follow the number of passengers. Only one person can ride an electric kickboard and electric wheel parallel car.
Follow the rules of personal mobility devices and drive safely. This campaign is brought to you by BFM 부산영어방송.
Hello everyone, I'm James from India. Ever since I was a young boy in India, I have been surrounded by different Korean products, and this instilled a dream in me to explore Korea one day. This chance came for me in 2014 when I began attending Busan National University as a graduate student in computer engineering. I have lived in Korea for over 7 years, and I even run my own business now, a company that is developing a platform based on artificial intelligence and blockchain technology. From my experience, I can say with an absolutely certainty that Busan was the best place for me to start my business, thanks to the specialized blockchain zone. In the past 7 years, Busan has become my second home, and I obviously love it here. Global City Busan, we are in it together. This campaign was brought to you by BFM Busan 영어방송.
The time is now 5 o'clock.
포열 부산?
That's it. 포열 부산 아닙니까? There you go.
원래는 울산 사람이니까 포열 부산 내리죠 이렇게.
You're absolutely right.
포열 부산.
Perfect. 포열 부산. Yes.
할까요? 포열 부산. 잠깐만요.
You're now listening to For Your Busan with me, David Kim.
All right. right, so it seems like you have been listening to this BFM for a while.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
All right. I also wonder, how did you get to, learn English?
Honestly, a long story about how I keep learning English, and because I was the freshman at the middle school, I was very poor, even bad at even expressing myself. Here in Korea, for a long time, and the good command of English is kind of the number one priority hunting job. And when the 1980 Summer Olympics Seoul, and I joined a group study where I learned a lot from every single member who cared and listened to what I made such a mistake. That's why I keep learning, and the learning English remain a coach and even my future, how I can do better, because and learning English gives me a lot of opportunity.
That's right.
And even meeting people and making so much different people.
Right.
Like from younger and older one I never met before.
That's right.
That's the reason why I keep learning.
All right, so that was how you got to learn English. All right, then I also wonder, were there any, moments you felt proud of yourself or finding it beneficial through learning English?
When it comes to being proud of myself, there's a lot of occasions I be proud of myself because I never thought that speaking to people be a phone call. Because I was with a sporting organization in 2002 Asian Games. And I frequently contact many overseas participants, and so in the name of the lateral broadcaster. And then I never thought to speak in front of people.
Right.
I never prepared because I used to be very shy, nervous to speak in front of people without any preparation.
That's right.
And for a long time, I struggled to speak in front of people. And that's why I felt something changed in my life. Not the 100%, because I'm just getting out of just like a stage phobia to speak and to express myself.
Right.
Yeah.
It's something related to confidence, right?
Right.
You've got to be confident and speak better English, even if you're not, that perfect in speaking English.
right.
But you've got to get the confidence and you've got to speak in front of people and make lots of friends too, right?
That's point what I mentioned.
That's right. All right, then, are there any tidbits or maybe some tips for learning English?
There's no shortcut.
That's right.
But
that's
just one thing I believe, I don't think most Koreans like me care about how to make Korean sound when they speak English.
Right.
It should help the people learn English more quickly and better. Just to listen how you sound when you speak English. That's why you apply recording your voice in your smartphone and playback and listen carefully and recognize how you sound when you speak English.
Oh, wow.
That's the first step.
Okay. So as he mentioned, there's no shortcuts.
Yeah.
And yes, we all know about that. And for the first step, he mentioned we have to record ourselves.
Yeah, right.
Record and speak them out. And also we have to check them out, right?
Yeah, right.
All right. Thank you for sharing your
my pleasure.
tips. All right. So this will going to be our last question. All right. So what lies ahead for your English journey in the future?
Well, in near future, I like speak in front of large people in big auditorium. I share my testimony, how I grow up, not physically, how I change it.
That's right.
My nervousness and my shyness. Even encourage people who are still shy and nervous express themselves in front of people.
Right.
That's why I encourage them. You can do it. And just I convince them, you should know nothing is impossible.
Right.
It's a matter of your choice. Everything starting from the bottom of your heart. Believe yourself strongly. That's all.
Oh, wow, such a touching man.
Thank
he
you.
said, right, nothing is impossible. Just make your choice and go for it, right?
Right.
All right, so it was all about today's interview. Thank you so much for being my interviewee today.
Okay, thank you for having me today.
All right, thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Jenny and Mr. Choi, for the interview. And welcome back, everybody, to the second half of the 포열 Busan show. I am your host, David Kim. Now, we've just had that interview clip of this segment called My Life in English, as told by the people of Busan. So Mr. Choi was a retired engineer, but instead of just, I guess, resting or just chilling around, he picked up the learning of the English language, leading a Toastmaster club and listening to the radio. And I love it when, people are always kind of keen on learning something new. It kind of brings good positive energy. And learning a new language, it can be hard at first, yes, but studying it consistently can eventually bring your level up to a comfortable level, enough for you to converse with other people. So don't get caught up so much on maybe the pronunciation or the grammar of it. You just have to keep practicing. Just like how Jenny-님 just texted in saying there's no shortcut. 맞아요. You are absolutely right. And once again, we have that today's text topic, what you think is the best food to eat or best food to have in Busan City. We are accepting those messages. 조현철님 earlier said that he loves 밀면. And I asked him, is it the 물밀면 or is it the 비빔밀면? And he replied back saying, 물밀면 곱빼기. Now, 곱빼기 is the double portion, right? Right, Jang PD? So it's the extra large portion. At this one restaurant I went to in Busan, actually, in Suyong, I won't name which one, but I ordered kalguksu, and it was delicious. The second time I went, I wanted to eat more, and I ordered 곱빼기, and I couldn't finish it. And I felt bad for ordering 곱빼기 because 곱빼기 is only like 1,000won more. It's like 1,000 won more. But it felt like he put in like so much noodles in my bowl and I couldn't finish it. I felt really bad. And so on my way out, I told the 사장님, I'm really sorry I couldn't finish the food. I'll never order 곱빼기 at your restaurant again. But 물밀면 곱빼기, that sounds like a very filling dish. And Jenny also texted, and Jenny-님 also said, 요즘은 물 비빔도 있어요. You should try, David. I've yet to try 물 비빔. I guess that's a mix of 물밀면 and 비빔밀면. A little bit of both, like a hybrid dish. I should definitely give it a try. Keep those messages coming in. We will take a quick song break and we'll be right back. This is Nothing's Gonna Change My Love for You by Westlife.
If I had to live my life without you near me, the days would all be empty. The nights would seem so long. With you I see forever oh so clearly. I might have been in love before, but it never felt this strong. Our dreams are young and we both know take us where we want to go. Hold me now, touch me now. I don't want to live without you. Nothing's gonna change my love for you. You ought to know by now how much I love you. One thing you can't be sure of, I'll never ask for more than your love. Nothing's gonna change my love for you. You ought to know by now how much I love you, the one that changed my whole life too. But nothing's gonna change my love for you. If the road ahead is not so easy, our love will lead a way for us, like a guiding star. I'll be there for you if you should need me. You don't have to change a thing. I love you just the way you are. So come with me and share the view. I'll help you see forever too. Hold me now, touch me now. I don't want to live without you. Nothing's gonna change my love for you. You ought to know by now
Today in history. It is said that a nation that forgets its past has no future. Thanks to the past, though, the year 2024, in which we are living today, exists. What events had taken place on the past of today? Let's take a moment to step into the past. This is Today in History, February the 21st. Now, reflecting on February the 21st through history reveals significant events that have shaped our world in profound ways. In 1965, the assassination of Malcolm X marked a pivotal moment in American history and the civil rights movement. Malcolm X, an African-American nationalist and religious leader, championed the rights of black people and advocated for their empowerment. His journey from a troubled youth to an influential leader is a testament to the power of self-education and transformation. His assassination while speaking in New York City was a tragic end to a life that had become increasingly dedicated to advocating for civil rights and justice. Malcolm X's legacy continues to inspire and influence generations, making him an enduring symbol of the fight against racial injustice. Now, the year 1972 witnessed a historic thaw in Cold War tensions when U.S. President Richard M. Nixon visited the People's Republic of China. This visit ended 21 years of estrangement between the U.S. and China, laying the groundwork for a new era in diplomatic and economic relations between the two countries. Nixon's trip symbolized a strategic pivot, opening up China to the world and establishing a precedent for future U.S.-China relations. The outcomes of this visit, including the eventual establishment of full diplomatic relations in 1979, underscores the importance of diplomacy and the impact of Nixon's presidency on international politics. And in 1995, Steve Fawcett's solo balloon flight across the Pacific Ocean set a new precedent for adventure and human achievement. Fawcett, an American businessman and adventurer known for his record-setting pursuits in aviation and sailing, demonstrated remarkable courage and perseverance. His successful Pacific crossing was just the beginning of a series of ambitious endeavors that pushed the boundaries of solo aviation. Fawcett's adventures captivated the world, showcasing the spirit of exploration and the endless possibilities of human endurance and innovation. Now, each of these events, from February the 21st, it highlights the transformative moments in history, from the struggle for civil rights to groundbreaking diplomatic achievements and extraordinary feats of adventure. These stories, it reminds us of the capacity for individuals and nations to effect significant change and pursue new horizons. So that was Today in History. All right, so that was Today in History, but today's text topic is all about telling me, or telling the show, well, telling me basically, your favorite food in Busan City. 여러분이 생각하는 최고의 부산 음식이 무엇인가요? You can send your messages to pound 9050, 샵 9050. It'll cost you 101, a Kakao Talk message or YouTube live chat. We've had messages earlier. 5600번님께서 문자를 보내주셨습니다. 부산 최애 음식 동네 파전, 싱싱한 해산물과 쪽파의 달걀 휘휘 풀어서 밀가루 반죽 환상적으로 배 앞에서 노릇노릇 구우면 입안에서 축제가 벌어집니다. 동네 파전 number 1. I love this 시적인 very poetic message. Thank you so much. 이거 읽으면서 저도 상상을 했습니다. I was imagining 동네 파전, how to make it with the 달걀 and with all the flour and all the ingredients, the 쪽파 and everything. Maybe for tonight I might have to eat some 동네 파전 myself. That's a good one. 5600번님 also had a message from 승철님 who texted in saying, I went to Busan 2 years ago. 어묵 is delicious. If I could go to Busan again, I want to eat 돼지국밥. I don't know Busan very well. You should come visit Busan again. It's been 2 years already. You should come visit Busan once a year, I think, at least. And if you've enjoyed 어묵 last time, make sure to eat some great 돼지국밥s here. I think a friend of mine from Seoul told me once that in Seoul, it's really hard to find a place to eat 돼지국밥. But in Busan, there's so many 돼지국밥 restaurants. You turn a corner, and there's one. So come to Busan and enjoy lots of 돼지국밥, maybe one a day until you leave. Or maybe 2 a day, even. Yes, we also had Ellis-nim texting in saying, 땡방낙지 is also famous. Yes, this area is very famous for 낙곱새. And this area had one particular establishment with a 땡방 name in it. And it's very famous for the 낙곱새. So make sure to check that out if you haven't yet already. Personally, one of my favorite foods of Busan as well. Keep those messages coming in. And we'll go right into our next segment, which is Busan Quiz Master.
David Kim, airing from 4:05 to 6 p.m.
Zooby-dooby, zooby-dooby, bum-ba-da, zooby-dooby, ba-dum-bum. Zooby-dooby, zooby-dooby, 나치 큐파가 stupid man.
I think our audiences always look forward to this part the most because it's the Busan Quiz Master time. Every day, we've got a fresh, fun quiz lined up for you with a chance to snag a prize if you join in. Dive into Explore Busan through numbers, guess Busan by sound, and identify Busan's tourist attractions through foreigners' reviews, among others. And it's all about getting involved and having a blast with these quizzes. 매일매일 다른 퀴즈가 나가게 됩니다. 그러면 오늘은 어떤 퀴즈를 들고 왔을까요? Today's quiz is 부사추, 부산 사투리 추천 받는 퀴즈입니다. So Busan, it's a city known for its stunning natural landscapes like mountains and the sea, the vibrant residents and delectable cuisine. Holds another unique treasure, its distinctive dialect. The Busan dialect, 사투리, a colorful and expressive form of speech, often finds its way into movies and dramas, adding a layer of authenticity and local flair. And today we're diving into the charming world of the Busan dialect with a quiz designed to test your familiarity and skill with this regional language. So how proficient are you in understanding and speaking the Busan dialect? And for our listeners who are really good at using it, today offers a perfect opportunity to showcase your skills, your Busan 사투리 skills on air. So we are going to be asking you, well, we're going to be telling you an expression in English first, and then you will be texting in a Busan 사투리 version of that. 네, 지금부터 저희가 한 표현을 영어로 드리겠습니다. 그러면 여러분이 그 영어 표현에 해당하는 이 맛깔스러운 부산 사투리를 보내주시면 됩니다. So feel free to send us as many Korean expressions that Busan people use. The more interesting expressions you send, the more likely you are to be the prize winner. 물론 독특하고 새로울수록 그리고 재미있는 부산 사투리를 보낼수록 당첨의 기회는 높아집니다. 그리고 앞서 말씀드렸다시피 today if you get picked as the prize winner, you could win a pizza coupon. Not a 50% discount coupon, a 100% free pizza coupon. So the expression for today in English is long time no see. 네, 우리가 누군가를 정말 오랜만에 만났을 때 우리는 영어로 이렇게 이야기하죠. Long time no see. 자, 그렇다면 부산 사투리로는 어떻게 이야기할 수 있을까요? How could you say long time no see in Busan dialect Korean? Send in your responses to pound 9050 샵 9050. It will cost you 101. 100원의 이용료가 드는 샵 9050으로 문자 보내주셔도 되고요. A KakaoTalk message or join us live on YouTube and send in your responses. We'll take a quick song break as you send in your responses. 노래를 듣는 동안 정답을 많이 보내주세요. The song is 100 Years by Five for Fighting.
I'm 15 for a moment, caught in between 10 and 20, and I'm just dreaming, counting the ways to where you are. I'm 22 for a moment, and she feels better than ever, and we're on fire, making our way back from Mars. 15, there's still time for you, time to buy and time to lose. 15, there's never a wish better than this, when you only got 100 years to live. I'm 33 for a moment, I'm still the man, but you see I'm a there, a kid on the way, babe, a family on my mind. I'm 45 for a moment, the sea is high and I'm heading to walk crosses, chasing the years of my life. 15, there's still time for you, time to buy and time to lose yourself within a morning star. 15, I'm alright with you. 15, there's never a wish better than this, when you only got 100 years to live. Half time goes by, suddenly you're wise, another blink of an eye. 67 is gone, the sun is getting high, we're moving on. I'm 99 for a moment, I'm dying for just another moment, and I'm just dreaming, counting the ways to where you are. 15, there's still time for you. 22, I feel her too. 33, you're on your way. Every day's a new day. Only got 100 years to live.
That was 100 Years by Five for Fighting, and we are in the middle of our Quiz Master, Busan Quiz Master. We asked you to tell us what this expression in English is in Busan dialect. 부산 사투리로 이 long time no see라는 영어 표현이 어떻게 번역되는지, 어떻게 쓰이는지 저기 문자 보내달라고 했는데요. 사실 a lot of people have texted in the Busan dialect responses. Let's go read some out right now. We've had Oh Jin-hee-nim texting in saying 살아있네, 살아있었나. 맞습니다. 그렇죠. 살아있네. If you directly translate that, 이거를 직역을 하면 you're alive죠. You're alive. Are you alive? Hey, you've been alive. 근데 그런 뜻이 아니고 it's not that. It just basically means I guess long time no see. We also had Emily B-님 texting in saying 간마이네, 간마이네. 장 PD, that's okay to say, right?
간마이네.
간마이네. Ah, 간마이네. Is that like 오래간만이네? Is that what it is?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, gotcha. 간마이네. Good. I like that. I'm gonna start using this one now.
간마이네.
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 간마이네. Okay. We also had 그나님 also texting in saying for your Busan quiz 오랜만에 만난 친구에게 하는 부산 사투리. 마, 니 밥은 먹고 다니나? How's my saturday, guys? Is it all right? I don't know. I don't know if I'm saying this right. But thank you, Kim Gunanim, as well. 이선희님 too, texting in saying 이게 얼마만이고? 이게 얼마만이고? Yes. 제니님 also saying 부산 사투리는 마, 좀이면 끝인데 마, 살아있었네. 이렇게 하지 않았을까요? Oh, it could be. We also had 조연철님 saying, giving us two expressions. 피자 먹는데 나도 비아도. Is that how you say it, Chang PD? Yes. Can you give us a way to say it? I'm not sure how to say this in Busan style. 피자 먹는데 나도 비아도.
나도 비아도.
비아도? 비아도. It's like give me beer too. No, no, it's not. Okay. Okay, just give me.
Let me be a part of it.
Oh, let me be a part of it. Oh, gotcha. Okay, I like that. We've also had lots of participation on YouTube live 댓글창 as well. 강명수님 요새 뭐 먹고 사노? Yeah, that's a good one. 이잔자님 saying 한 글자로 끝내겠습니다. 좀. Yeah, I hear that a lot. 김조이님 also saying 마 얼굴이 헬스케졌노. Is that like you look like you lost weight?
Yes.
Oh, you look like very thin. You don't look healthy. Okay.
You don't look healthy.
You don't look healthy. Okay, so like 좀 많이 먹고 다녀. It's not supposed to be like that. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. MJ Park name saying 나 니 진짜 오랜만이다. 오랜만이다. Can't say it well. Alice-님 also saying 니 참말로 오랜만이다. 그동안 웃지 지냈노. Wow, love it. Lots of participation here. We've also had 7430번님. Is this okay to say? This one? It says 부 something.
It's okay.
It's okay. 부조 준비하려다. Is that the way to say it?
From here to here.
Oh, okay. Okay. It's one long message. Okay. 5809번님 also said 아이고 문디야. 이게 얼마만이고 그동안 웃지 살았더노. Oh man, 사투리 is so difficult. I don't know where to put the accent on. And I guess we have Jang PD here to help me out for this one. 4963번님 also saying 모든 말로 데이로 끝내면 부산 사투리가 되는 매직. 오랜만이 데이. 이렇게요. 그 끝에 bit만 붙이면 제 이름이 됩니다. If you add bit to the end, it becomes me, 데이빗. No jam. Sorry about that. We had June Park 님 saying 억양이 안 억양이 하면서 크크크 보내셨는데요. The 크크크크 meant to be equals not good, right? I'm trying. 네, 써리님 saying 사투리는 액센트가 중요하죠. Yeah, you're right. I'm not that good at it. 권덕이님 texting in 엄청 간만이고. Yeah. I love these. I'm gonna have to use some of these expressions sent in by our listeners. Also, got some app messages texting in from 명순 Kang님 saying 요새 뭐 먹고 사노? And 뭐 하고 살았노? I love it. I'm gonna have to use some of these. I have friends coming in. Flying in from the U.S. to visit me and some other friends in Busan. So I'm going to have to use these Busan dialect Korean expressions to them and see what the responses are like. Thank you all for that participation. We will be announcing the winners shortly, but first we'll take a quick song break. This is 비 오는 날 듣기 좋은 노래 by Epicai.
네가 생각나
Busan Quiz Master is ongoing, right? We want you to send in more responses on Busan Saturi, the dialect, for long time no see. Send in your responses to pound 9050 샵 9050. It'll cost you 101. A Kakao Talk message or YouTube live chat. We'll be accepting those responses and read some out more later. But yeah, take a listen to this song. We'll be right back. This is 비 오는 날 듣기 좋은 노래 by Epicai.
위험해서 시원하게 운다 감정을 일절 금했다간 한순간에 훅가 구차하게 내 탓 네 탓 이 쓸쓸한 날씨 탓 하긴 싫다만 편히 널 그리워할래 인생 뭐 있냐 어차피 알 수 없는 내일인데 I know you will never take me back 맘이 약해질수록 술이 더 세지네 이런 내가 싫겠지만 이해해
인생 뭐 있냐 몇 장 뒤에 마지막 페이지인데
I know you will never take me back
그칠 때만 되면 또 다시 비가 내리네 난 잘 지내
비가 오고 또 비가 오고 슬픈 음악이 흐르면 내 노래처럼 네가 생각나 비가 오고 잠이 안 오고 슬픈 음악이 흐르면 내 가사처럼 네가 생각나
더 있고 싶었지만 증발했다고 믿었던 추억이 비가 됐나봐 창밖에 쏟아지는 빗방울 내 맘을 두드리면 엉킨 감정을 풀고 다시 이어지는 인연 괜찮은 척해서 더 아파야 했던 지난 날 이젠 웃으며 맞이하네 공허한 밤 혼자 내뱉는 이 녹두리도 별이 치다 지쳐 언젠 다 끝나겠지 뭐 내버려둬 사랑 뭐 있냐 어차피 돌아서면 남인데
I know you will never take me back
몸이 멀어질수록 멀어지는 게 맘인데
이런 내가 싫겠지만 이해해 사랑 뭐 있냐 몇 장 뒤에 마지막 페이지인데 I know you will never take me back 그칠 때만 되면 또 다시 비가 내리네 잘 지내
비가 오고 또 비가 오고 슬픈 음악이 흐르면 내 노래처럼 네가 생각나 비가 오고 잠이 안 오고 슬픈 음악이 흐르면 내 가사처럼 네가 생각나
비 오는 날에 듣기 좋은 노래 자꾸만 더 늘어가네요 비가 오고
또 비가 오고 슬픈 음악이 흐르면 내
That was 비 오는 날 듣기 좋은 노래 by Epic High. We are in the middle of our Busan Quiz Master. We asked you to send in the Busan dialect, the Korean of the English expression long time no see. We've had lots more people texting in, including 1707번님 who's texted in for the first time listening to BEFM. So welcome to the show for your Busan and thank you for the text saying 간만이 day. 윽시간만이 day. So I think I'm really butchering the Busan dialect here. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it with the 5284님 also texting in for the first time. 반갑습니다. Saying 이게 누구? 장 PD, is that all right? It's not bad? What's the score out of 10 for that one? 10? Oh, thanks. Ooh, I feel good now. But can't fully trust him because Jang PD, he doesn't really speak 사투리 in the office. But yeah, we've had Jenny Nim also saying on YouTube Live, saying, 와, 장 PD님, 장 PD 사투리 잘 치네요. 잘 지내요. 잘 지내요 would be like playing. 잘 지내요 means good, right? That's right. Suddinim once again highlighting the importance of the accent when you are doing the dialects. And I am totally not good at it as well. Not good at it at all. But I'll be practicing it and trying my best every time when we have a chance. We will be announcing the winner of today's Busan Quiz Master, and that person will be getting the pizza coupon. Not a 50% discount coupon, but 100% free pizza coupon. And the winner will go to 5283번님. 축하드립니다. Congratulations. We also had Jubronim texting in along and joining in on the show. Welcome to the show, guys. Stay tuned. We'll go right into our next segment. We have Melisa in the studio for Busan 친구 톡.
Stay connected to Busan's rhythm with For Your Busan, airing daily from 4:05 to 6 p.m. Blending your friends' voices with the latest information and news from our vibrant city.
Melissa, is that you singing?
What kind of song is this for Chingu Talk? I don't sing nursery rhymes to my Chingus.
Well, we have Melissa in for Busan 친구 Talk. It's our first time doing a show together, right?
Regularly.
Yeah, regularly, yes. We've seen each other from time to time and outside the studio as well.
Yes.
But now Melissa will be joining in the new show as Busan 친구 Talk segment every single Wednesday.
Yes, I am here every single Wednesday. So to introduce this segment a little bit, first of all, Busan is awesome. Maybe you've noticed.
Yes.
Tourists are visiting Busan in record numbers. Statistics show last year Busan actually ranked the 67th best city in the whole wide world.
Oof.
So with this popularity comes a lot of curiosity about not just tourist attractions, but Korean culture, Korean people, and all the details about life in Korea that maybe even locals here don't consider. So in this segment, we're going to discuss the seemingly mundane parts of the average Busan resident's life and break down the ridiculous controversies surrounding them. Of course, throughout this segment, whether you are a Busan resident, Korean resident living elsewhere, Busan expat, someone living in a totally different country, whoever you are, we want to hear your take on these ridiculous controversies during the program. If you're willing to pay Begon, you can send in your messages to shop Kugong Ogong. You can comment for free on our YouTube live stream or send us a Kakao Talk message. Your messages could help us solve the mystery of these ridiculous issues once and for all.
Ooh, I like it. I like that big intro there. Before we move on, though, we do have our text topic for today as well.
Okay.
I want you to tell me what your favorite Busan food is.
That's an easy one.
Yeah?
돼지국밥.
Oh, 진짜요?
다대기 빼고.
I love it. 다대기 빼고.
Yes.
I thought you said 곱빼기 하고.
No, 다대기 빼고.
Oh, you don't like the 다대기?
Why do you corrupt the pure flavor of the 깊은 맛 of the soup
wow.
with 다대기.
Wow, that sounds like 무슨 음악 노래 가사 같아요.
This is important.
Yeah.
This is possibly the first ridiculous controversy. Oh, we
Oh.
should have talked about this today, but 다대기, no.
I
ruining.
love 다대기.
No, you are
Yeah.
ruining the 깊은 맛 of the pork soup.
Okay. Oh,
You can't
I
even
got your
taste
point.
the pork.
I got your point. Do you also not put in 새우젓?
No.
So how do you?
It's pork soup,
how do you
not
간바?
새우젓
Okay.
soup.
Oh yeah, but what if
No.
it tastes too plain?
You add salt,
Salt?
like a normal person.
No,
Come on.
It's Busan 돼지국밥.
돼지국밥. We have to have 돼지 맛.
Yeah.
If you add 새우젓, that's 새우젓 맛. We need 돼지 맛. 돼지 맛.
Yeah.
Yum, yummy,
All right,
yummy. That's
gotcha.
how the song goes.
Oh,
right?
really?
Yeah,
You
you
made
didn't
it?
know. You got
When
do
did
a
you-
quick search. You can just that's the words. I'm sure that's what it says.
We had Jun Park name saying 다대기를 빼다니, but agreeing
Mm-hmm.
with you about 돼지맛.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, that's very important.
Yeah.
Yes.
And,
I'm glad our listeners understand the importance.
And
Yes.
Jenny Nim also texting on YouTube Live saying, "Hi Melissa, I like your hairstyle."
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah. Is it the headphone that's pressing down to make that hairstyle, or is it
No,
just like that?
it's always the bun.
Oh,
bun
nice.
life.
Ooh, I like
Yep,
it.
every day.
Hopefully mine gets long enough to do your hairstyle. too,
Yeah,
one day.
hey, I bet you can. You probably can.
All right. So what are we going to be starting for our very first segment?
Okay, so one of the questions I get asked most as a foreign person who's lived in Busan for a long time is, what are some of the biggest culture shocks you experience coming to Busan? And so for me personally, not a really big culture shock moving from the U.S. to Korea.
Really?
But there are small and seemingly insignificant problems, which not only me, but many other foreign residents I've met in Busan, they've talked about. And so this first topic for Busan Chingu Talk, it is perhaps the biggest issue. This is affecting tens of foreigners in South Korea every single day.
Not hundreds.
Not hundreds, tens.
Just tens.
Okay, tens.
All right.
It's related to this. So, David, and for you listening out there, please describe to me in excessive detail, how do you wash your dishes?
Oh, in excessive detail.
Yes, don't leave anything important out.
So assuming that the dishes are in the sink,
Okay.
all right, I put on 2 gloves.
Okay.
I put on an inner cotton glove, and then I
Oh.
put on the dishwashing gloves.
Okay, you have
'Cause
very
it's,
delicate hands.
It's not that. I just can't put them in, and when it gets too moist inside, it's hard to take the gloves off. Right, the rubber
okay.
gloves. So I
Okay.
put in a cotton glove, and then I put in the rubber gloves on.
Okay.
And then I turn on the faucet.
What kind of water's coming out? Hot water, cold water, lukewarm water?
Lukewarm to hot.
Okay.
Not like scalding hot. No.
Why not?
You could, but it takes a while for the gas systems to work. You know?
Okay, so you're saying you're lazy? Okay,
No,
just
no,
turn
no.
it on and just use it.
Hey.
Okay.
But also at the same time, before I'm doing the dishes are already in pre-soaked. You know, they're pre-soaked already. They're in the water.
Okay.
Yeah, all right. So I don't really need to use hot water.
Okay, you
But
don't really need to.
But if
Interesting.
they're not pre-soaked, I would definitely have to use hot water.
Okay, so this is very interesting because dishwashing is something I get yelled at for allegedly doing wrong at my in-laws' house every single holiday.
Oh.
And I'm not alone. I've heard from other expat men and women visiting their Korean significant others' parents' house that they too get scolded for their dishwashing. And not only that, but hand washing as well.
How they hand wash?
Yes. So the biggest part of the ridiculous controversy here is water temperature. So highly scientific surveys I just conducted in the office right before this show, they indicate 60% of respondents usually use cold water unless they feel the pan is very greasy.
Oh,
This
for
is
dishwashing.
shocking. Yes. For
Oh.
dishwashing. Cold water. 60%.
Okay.
What? What do you mean, okay? Lukewarm water guy. Oh, man.
Well, listeners, what about you guys? Do you guys use lukewarm water or hot water or cold water when you're doing the dishes?
Yeah.
Let us know.
Right? If you don't have a Korean in-laws house to visit to test if you too would get yelled at for using hot water to wash dishes, I mean, you can do a rather scientific observation of this phenomenon. right? You can go to Samyeon시장. They usually have like rotisserie chicken sellers, and they wash out their cooking equipment using hoses of cold water on the street.
Oh, really? How do you know
Yes.
it's cold?
Well, because the sellers, they very generously spray the water all over the street, and sometimes you get unlucky and you get splashed. So this cold water problem, this controversy, it's not only related to washing dishes, it's also related to washing your hands. So, David, after going to the bathroom, please tell me you wash your hands. You wash your hands, right? Okay.
Of course.
Well, just checking.
Yeah,
Okay.
jeez.
So, what temperature of water do you use when you wash your hands?
I mean, depends on the season, but
Okay, depends on the season.
Really?
This is not so promising. Okay, depends
Like-
on the season.
yeah, I mean, also depends on how much of a rush I am in. So if I have some
Oh.
time, I get
Okay.
to wash it for like a minute and a half.
Okay.
Then I would use maybe the lukewarm water.
Okay.
But if I'm in a rush,
Okay.
30 seconds max. That's all I've got. Cold water's fine.
I'm a bit concerned. Okay, maybe do we have some spray disinfectant we can clean around here a little bit? Okay. So, you know, I understand a little bit. Like in the summer, I don't mind as much. But, you know, in the winter, like bathrooms in Korea aren't heated, right?
Yeah.
Because usually we have the ondol and, you know, so it's cold. But then we wash our hands in ice cold water, and it's so cold that
Yeah.
I actually heard other foreign residents in Busan, they want to make a special like Busan bathroom app to find out which cafe and restaurant bathrooms have hot water.
I'm sure they all do.
Really?
Here, we've got some messages. They came back. We've
Okay.
got some listeners saying, MJ Park name saying, hot water is effective to washing dishes.
Oh,
We had
smart.
Kang Myung-Soo-nim saying, if there's a lot of oil on the pans, for example, that's only when I use hot water for washing dishes. Kang Myung-Soo-nim. We also had Suri-nim saying, 전 사계절 내내 무조건 살짝 뜨거운 물로 설거지해야 뭔가 살균되는 것 같아 안심되더라고요. So that this person will always have to use hot water to dishwash.
Aha. Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're all kind of on your side there.
This is very surprising because
Yeah.
respondents in my highly scientific survey, they said cold water.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have another controversy here. So when you're washing dishes, I need to know, do you have like a shower of water or do you make like a bathtub of water for washing dishes?
That right now, the kitchen, the sink that I have, I only have one basin,
Okay.
so I don't really fill up the water.
Okay.
I just shower it.
You shower it.
Yeah. How about you?
Okay, well, I always have a bath, right? It's a dish bath. One sink filled with hot water.
So you have two basins.
One. Nowadays, I actually just have one.
Oh.
So I have hot water, and then you've got to keep the hot water running so you can, you know, add more to rinse. Yes. So depending on if you do the shower or the basin, with the basin method, you really have to consider the order you are washing dishes.
Oh, that's very important, isn't it?
Yes. So, David, what's the order you wash your dishes? A lot of dishes, a lot of dirty dishes. What you washing first?
What am I washing first?
Yes. In your
Jeez.
dish shower.
Whatever I touch first, basically.
Oh.
All
right.
What do you mean? Well, what do you wash first, Professor? Tell me, Professor.
Well,
Yeah.
you know, according to that very scientific survey I conducted in the office right before this show, actually only about half of respondents said they do have an order when they washed dishes. I mean, who knew? It's like dishwashing anarchy here in Busan. How stressful. So some people, they said they wash like smallest to biggest, which is like forks, spoons, chopsticks, and then pots and pans is last. But then some people, Steve, they said...
Steve Hatherley?
No, Steve, your former 4 p.m.
Oh,
duo
Steve Gum, okay.
partner in crime, Steve,
Okay.
who shall remain nameless because I promised him anonymity. So forget that last part. So he said he starts with big and then goes to small.
Oh, big to small.
Yes, like pots and pans first. But see, I was taught you should use like glassware, wine glasses, beer glasses, that should be washed first.
Who taught you that?
My mom.
Your mom?
Yeah.
And you believe your mom's always right?
Yes. Yes, I do.
That's
Do you not believe your mom's
I think
always
my
right?
mom's always right too.
Okay.
But what if our moms say different things?
So as your Busan 친구, I'm here to tell you honestly, your mom might be wrong. I'm sorry. 친구's got to give bad news. Tell it like
You're
it is.
not a good 친구 then.
I don't know.
Yeah,
That's why. This is the ridiculous controversy. We've got to know what is the correct order.
Oh, I think I will give this one to our listeners to tell us what the best order is when it comes to doing the dishes.
Mm-hmm.
But man, I wish this segment was a little longer so we
Yes.
could talk more in depth about this. Thank you so much for today coming in.
Oh, yes.
And
Sorry we don't have an answer to our controversy for today.
You've piqued interest in me and many other listeners. I don't know what to say.
We got to think about it. What is the order to wash dishes? Talk about it with your friends.
Right or wrong way, right?
Discuss.
Discuss. All right. Thank you so much coming in, Melissa. We'll see you next week.
Yes, we'll see you next week.
All right. That was Melissa with us for our controversial topics. With Busan 친구 Talk. We'll have this segment every single Wednesday. Man, looking at the time, we are running out of time, so we'll have to wrap up the show as well. Tune in tomorrow for another fun show for our Thursday edition. Until then, we'll have to say goodbye. The show was produced by Jang Hyun-jun, written by Hong Kyung-hwa, and this was hosted by me, David Kim. The last song to tune into is We Are Family by Sister Sledge. See you later, alligator.
We are family. I got all my sisters with me. We are family. Get up, everybody, and sing. We are family. I got all my sisters with me. We are family. Get up, everybody, and sing. Everyone can see we're together as we walk on by.
Your Race to the World. BEFM 부산 영어방송.
Hi everyone, I'm Catherine from Morning Wave in Busan. Do you turn into a hideous monster every time you're behind the wheel? Feeling a little guilty? Well, Busan drivers ranked the lowest in a national survey for driving behavior. But if we practice good driving etiquette, we can all become gentler beings. Here are two things to keep in mind. First up, when you're changing lanes, make sure to use your blinker. And second, although I do love getting text messages from all of you, don't text and drive. That's a no-no. Good driving etiquette equals safety for all. This campaign is brought to you by Morning Wave in Busan on BEFM. Oh, by the way, tune in to Morning Wave in Busan to get real-time traffic updates. You know your morning commute's better with me, Kat.
The beautiful landscapes, the beach, the delicious food, I love Tojikukbap, are some of the many things that make Busan a great city to live in. But it is the multicultural society.
날선 요정. 네? 아, 조금만 이따. 6시.
괜찮아, 이거 먼저 가로케 18번이라고 했나? 제가 스냅을 일단 먼저